Welcome back to Closing Bell. We are coming to you live from the CNBC-TV18 Motilal Oswal News Studio. Well, for the time being, though, we have a good recovery that's underway on the Nifty. And I'll tell you what, since it's Tuesday, you have the Financial Nifty Services Index that normally plays out its weekly expiry. And that's moved to the high point of the day. So there is a bit of an overlap between the Financial Nifty Services as well as the Nifty Bank. Nifty Bank that was struggling earlier on, well, that's moved into the green as well. And that's why now the Nifty is trading closer to around that 20 DMA, a little over those levels. Keep an eye on that front. A good recovery is what we have seen. But let's understand what's going on in dealing rooms in our special segment, D-Street Chatter. Nimesh, tell us, what are you picking up this time around?
It's actually the opposite of what happened yesterday. Yesterday the market was down sharply, but the FI's intensity was much lower. Today the Nifty is up 100 odd points. You spoke about the recovery in the last 15-20 minutes, but I understand the FI selling has resumed. So they are the net sellers in the cash market, is what I understand. Not only that, there's going to be a small market at close basket selling as well at the leading FI desk, largely in the large cap names, so that's likely to dominate in the last 30 minutes. I think within financials, what's playing out is you're seeing a lot of profit booking in PSU bank stocks, the stocks which have done well, and money shifting to the HDFC twins. So the HDFC twins are battling for the bulls in today's trade within the financial basket. I think apart from that, there is largely selling pressure across the board. So if you look at the broader indices, they're largely under pressure. So today it's largely a few select large cap stocks which are helping the Nifty to sustain the 100-point move. But the FIs on the net sell side, and there is broader in the broader markets, there is selling pressure and profit booking across the board.
Okay, all right, interesting one, Nimesh, to see the index up and still the FIs on the sell side. So let's see how much of that continues. But what about individual stocks? What's the buzz you're picking up?
So the first stock in my list today is Paytm. That stock is down 4%, and now there is a fear or a buzz of another large block deal coming very soon. Remember, the lockup for one of the large investors has opened up, so they can sell anytime, and that's the reason why there is this buzz of a large block deal coming soon. Interestingly, today there was a report from Goldman Sachs, and they've put out a very strong note, and they believe that Q3 will be very strong. In fact, they're expecting the company to be profitable much ahead of their expectations. So that's on Paytm. The second stock is NTPC. Within the PSU basket, that stock is buzzing in trade, largely on buying flows. So there is an interest back in some of the defensive names, and NTPC stands out today largely on back of FI flows. So that's the second one. The third stock is Astral Poly. We've seen some bit of consolidation in that stock of late. Last week it was under pressure as well. I believe, in Astral Poly, the selling pressure from a leading AIF seems to be out of the way now. So most of the selling in the last 8-10 days has been done with a leading AIF. So that's Astral Poly. And the last stock is Concor. That stock is also under pressure today, purely on selling pressure. So the delivery volumes are expected to be quite high, and looks like some of the larger institutions are looking to sell Concor at current levels.
Okay, all right. Nimesh, thank you very much. Interesting list as always.